Alright, now on Lake Tawakoni, I'm going to go for some catfish again. Through the cast net, caught some pretty good sized shad, so we should have plenty of bait. What a couple of them look like. Pretty good size. That'll make 3 or 4 baits easy. Got a little bit of a run to get out to where I want to go. We're going to drift the river channels. The problem is there's no wind today, so I'm going to have to use the motor to kind of scoop myself along. I'll just bump it from time to time to give myself some motion to pull those rods along. So we'll see if we did better last time. Last time the wind was blowing too strong and I was too cold. I wore more layers this time, but now I'm soaking wet, so at some point I'll learn and wear my wet weather gear. So anyway, save some of the battery life for the fishing, and we'll see what happens. Moving through a pretty good school of fish. A lot of bait down there. And this rod got hit pretty good. There's no wind at all. So I've got my drift sock out just to help keep the kayak heading in the right direction. I've got my motor on, barely on at all, so that I'm moving about 0.3 miles an hour. Just about right. So I set myself up. I went over the Sabine River riverbed. Didn't really get anything. I'm just gonna let it keep going. I'm heading the right way. I'm in deeper water than I was the other day. I'm in 27 feet. A lot of bait and showing some fish down on the bottom. See what happens. The Talika rod right there has a whole gizzard shad head from a really big gizzard shad, so if that one goes down, it's going to be a big fish. These two have some slices from that same shad, so pretty good size steaks, if you will. Had a freshwater or a lighter weight rod I was going to bring along because last time I saw what looked like stripers down there, and I guess I left it in the car. Completely forgot it. I'm seeing some big fish mid-water. Could be catfish, I guess. I don't think they are, though. I'm in 27 feet and I'm seeing big fish at about 8 feet. And then some down towards the bottom. Just gonna go ahead and let the camera record until it runs out of battery. bite right there. A bite on the head. Yeah, there's some good sized fish showing on the bottom right now. Get a bite over here. It's a good sign. Well, it's hard to stay awake. Bite over here. And the line's going slack. Bite over here. If it's a bigger fish, it may tap at it, but it'll just take it down. Sometimes it goes down quick, and sometimes it just starts pulling. Sometimes it just goes slack and starts swimming to the side. Little fish bites are pretty predictable, just tapping at it. It's the bigger fish that will do weird things. rig up a little balloon. Striper jig on there or something. Hand line it in if I get something. Got some balloons. That's good. Jig heads, some swim baits. I'd rather have more of a dead stick bait. That's okay. Oh, that head's going down. What's happening here? It's either a fish or a snag. May have been a fish. It could have been a snag, I guess. Let's see. Some fluorocarbon. So I want to start a kayak fishing school. Go over everything from picking your kayak, what to look for, finding used kayaks, equipping it with electronics, try to help you so you can get the right kayak the first time. And then some techniques on fishing for different species. Freshwater and saltwater. Go over some kayak safety and what to do when you need help. Do is I'm going to cut the line. Just going to kind of leave it where it is. I don't know exactly how deep it is, but there's fish showing at all kinds of different depths. I'm just going to barely blow it up. Tie it onto my line. Since those rods are out there, I don't have to worry about them getting tangled in this. Alright. Let that go just right out by the nose of the kayak. so it's in my field of vision. Go ahead and cut it off now. Put a loop in it. The head's getting bit again. Line just went slack. It's still slack. There it goes. Put that loop line over this rod holder. It just went slack again. That way, if I see that balloon smack, I'll know that something's grabbed a hold of that striper jig, and then I'll hand line it in. And we're getting bit on all three rods. Just nothing's committing to it. It's a perfect day. Nice and overcast. It's not too cold. The wind is the only thing that I wish we had more of, although it's a lot more comfortable when there's no wind. Using the motor to move us along means the comfort level is definitely higher. Freeze my butt off like I did last time. Got a couple smaller shad too. If I don't get anything on that, I'll replace that swim bait. I'll leave the jig head on and just put a shad on there. In fact, if I don't get bit within just a few minutes, I'm going to do that because I'm thinking that's a better idea. And they are just not committing. Yes, that's what I'm looking for right there. I'm looking for that rod getting heavy. Not just bouncing, but actually getting heavy. And that's what that one's doing. I'm going to go ahead and pick this one up. You got to be careful not to tug on it, because if there is one pulling on it, you don't want to spook him off of it. Yeah, that's getting heavy. Yeah, not there. You know what? I'm gonna take that swim bait off. I'm gonna put on one of these smaller shad. That looks like a good one right there. Put that guy on there. Get more of a chance of getting a fish on that one. That's from that boat going by. You know what though? When you're drift fishing for catfish, a boat going by, even going by close, isn't a bad thing. I think what happens is the boat stirs up bait in the water column, makes them move, and a lot of times you'll get a fish right when a boat goes by. It's pretty weird. Take this swim bait off. I'll take this. This is a threadfin shad. It's pretty big. I'll thread it onto the hook. Let that swim bait come out of the back of his head so it goes on there like this. Oh, that's a good bite. Giving him a little bit of slack so he can pull it. He's really yanking on it. Wait until I feel him. He's still pulling. Got him. Of course, now my other lines are going to get all jacked. Come on. Not really what we're after. He's all covered in mud, sitting down on the bottom. Alright, first fish of the day. No skunk. We're just going to leave that piece of bait on there. Cast it out diagonally. It'll eventually work its way back towards the front, but then I'll leave the spool open for a little bit. This one's caught up in the, there we go, in the drift sock. So I'll let a little bit more line out so I've got more of an angle. I don't like it to be like a 45. I like it to be out further. And then typically what I'll do is a short, long, short, which is exactly what I have. This one is way out there. And then these two are shorter ones. That way, when I get a fish, there's less of a chance, or while we're drifting, there's less of a chance of them meeting and tangling. lot of bait moving around. Birds are actually diving on them. Kind of weird for this time of the year for there to be bait up that close to the surface, but when the water's this calm, those birds can see the fish, see the bait up towards the surface. All right, that's probably good enough. And I don't tighten it all the way down. I'll leave a little bit of drag available. I like it to have a little bit of slip when I pull on it. Man, there's so many fish on the bottom. Really wish I had brought that other rod with me. I'm drifting like this and put a slab on, like a white bass slab, and then a couple of like crappie jigs, hair type like the marabou jigs, on a loop knot further up the line. In the winter time, the white bass will hit those marabou jigs really well. Sometimes they'll hit the slab. The slab is kind of just to pull it down, but they'll hit the slab too. All right, that head's getting bit. Line's slack. Come on. I want a big one. 50, 60 pounder would be sweet. I have yet to hit the 50 mark. Gotten into the 40s. I have yet to hit 50 or above. Love to see that balloon go under. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. Oh, that's a good fish. That is a good fish. Yeah. Yeah, see, he didn't mess around. Oh, yeah, that's probably a 20 pounder. I can feel his head shake. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was rolled up in the line. I just felt him unroll. That's a good sized fish. He's not in the 20s, he's just a teenager. Get in there. Well, shoot. This is one of the reasons why I use really heavy leaders. I really need to find my bigger net so I can leader them in. I have my drag way too tight. Never gave way once. I don't know, it could be 20. Oh, here's another one. That's another good fish. Oh, he came off. Dang. And sometimes, in fact, I'm going to mark this spot. because sometimes you'll get into a school of them. You can come back and drift that same spot. Alright. Yeah, he might go 20. I don't know. There we go. That's what we came here for. That's slime off the line. Probably bring in that other rod that had the fish on it, because it's probably due for a fresh bait. Alright, so this is the size I'm using, kind of a steak, I guess. You always want to make sure to get that scale off the tip of the hook. There's almost always one on there when you stick it through a bait. This reel needs to be adjusted. There we go. All right, 2 fish. Sun's starting to poke through. goes the head. Be a little bit of a glare. I'm sitting here squinting. These are all fogged up. This is all wet. It's not gonna help much. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and bring this one up. Put a fresh bait on it. Yeah, it's got slime all over it from that fish we hooked and lost. Oh, head's getting bit again. Sometimes little ones just pull the guts out of it. I think I'm going to put a hole shad on this one. What I'll do is hook it through the eye sockets. And then I'm going to take my knife and cut the tail off so it leaks out blood. That's the good thing with using fresh shad. The blood isn't congealed in them. Use them the next day so they don't bleed. Definitely want them to bleed, like sharks almost. Pick up that scent. Sun. messing with that head. That thing is huge. We're actually drifting, heading out towards the main lake. Of course, at this speed, it'll take us forever to get there. The good thing is we've got a nice long drift. The wind has completely died, so it's a good thing we've got the electric motor. I'd be sitting here pedaling the whole time to maintain some speed. But the direction's taking us right towards the main lake. I don't think we have any more river channels coming up. Yeah, we actually do. We got a minor creek bed, but it's a ways off. Line on the head just went slack, bounced a little bit, and then went slack. Something swimming with it. It's still slack. Hopefully whatever it is eating it. I'm surprised the line's been slack for that long. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the rod before it goes tight. Reel up a little bit of that slack. See if I feel any weight on there. Looks like the line is swimming that way. Nope. I felt something for a second. Could have been a big fish just holding it in his lips. Sometimes I'll come back for it. I didn't pull enough to get it far away from him, so if he wants it, he'll come back and take it. Really surprised I haven't seen that balloon get hit. 27.5 feet, so we've gotten a little bit deeper. Get ready to drift across some of my old spots where I've marked where I've caught fish, so definitely in a fishy area. I've caught fish here before. Holy moly, there is like a layer of shad 7 feet under the surface, just thick. Might throw the cast net and see if we can get a couple live shad and put one on that balloon. Trick with that is I gotta try to throw it behind me. Let's do it. You guys keep an eye on those rods for me. There goes that head. It looks heavy. Watch it for just a second, see what it does. Yeah, it's got some weight on it. It's not pulling. Yeah, it's getting heavier. Oh shoot, there's one. Yeah, he's little. Hey, what if we were eating? First one and this one definitely have been good eaters. There we go. Just go ahead and let that one go back out. Threw us off course. Of course, I did it while I was messing with the net. Now there's no bait underneath me. Should have been more careful when I put it away. Cloud cover suddenly got thicker, it got cold. Oh, that's a fish. Or is it? That's a snag. Damn it. Get old. These in now. Turn the motor off. Are going to get all tangled. Shit. I think it'd be easier to just break it off, but it's not that easy. This heavy line. Come on. Rope from the net out behind me too. I'm gonna turn the motor on and get caught up in the rope. Oh, come on. Break this stuff. Bringing this rope so I can back up. Hopefully reduce the angle on that. Facing the complete opposite way. Let's see if we can use the motor to help us get it off of there. Give it a little bit of slack. So increase the angle. All right. bungee on this. Put tension on it though. Screw everything up. There we go. There it goes. Did the trick. Didn't lose anything. Just changed the angle. I gotta turn around, facing the exact opposite. What the hell? What's this thing doing? Error. There we go. Both heading straight towards me. He sees me. Is on the frickin' rope. Come on. Turn. The wind switch directions. Feels now like it's coming the opposite way. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna drift. We're just gonna change the game plan and drift back towards the shore so we can cross over that river channel again. Oh, I cannot cast this reel to save my life. It's Happens every single time. Got the spool tension set wrong. Spool tension too loose. This is going to pull us back towards the shore, so we can cross over that river channel again. My line's on the wrong side of the drift sock. I have to move this one over to here. Needs a bait. This one casts beautifully. This is an avet. Put another head on, but a smaller one.